Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Episode 2, Season 4, and I already had to take off one mod. It's the Natural Town Growth, and it has, at least in Season 3, which was where I covered the Netherlands, spawned a massive amount of growth to the tune where the towns got completely out of control and started causing massive slowdown on the whole game. So, for example, Olathe here, I have 331 population and hopefully it's not going to grow as quickly. Nevertheless, there are some requirements to upgrade the bus line, because it looks like it's getting pretty crowded at this particular bus stop. So the 10177 bus line, performing quite nicely I would say, already making the 95,000, is definitely going to be using a couple of new vehicles. These were, I believe, the Sauber Tuscher, pretty decent passenger vehicles. Doing 50 kilometers an hour, it is 1952, so don't expect any miracles from these things yet. They can only carry 10, and considering the load, I'm going to add 3 more. This could be the 10177 bus line. I have also worked a little bit off screen on the grain line over here. This is now the IJskralle 1 grain line. IJskralle, thank you for becoming a member to the channel, very much appreciated. The issue that I had overlooked was that the factory over here, the food processing plant, works on a 2-to-1 ratio. So I need to just cram more grain into this thing to make sure that there is enough food at the train stop for the train to pick up. There isn't. This train's only carrying 9 out of 16, and that's only one of the carriages, half the carriage is loaded. So this is definitely not good enough, and that means that train is not going to be running profitable. And on top of that, this town over here is not going to be getting nearly the amount of food that it requires. So, in order to boost that, got a few more vehicles there. Now, for today, let's see if I can attach a few new towns to the network. Let's see if that is required. We have another bus stop here that's pretty full. It's the Ricardo Hay Bus Line. That's the one that goes to Boston South. And considering the massive passengers that are waiting over there, I think a few new buses there are in order too. So Ricardo Hay gets a couple of new buses. As for the farm over here, I could eventually tie that into this one, same for this one. There are plenty of farms around, not enough food processing facilities. So far, I've worked on expanding towards the east, Hartford, Boston, Chandler, Independence even. Speaking of, yeah, there's 60 people on the Iron Rats line waiting. Oof, the VF114 is even busier. All these bus lines are performing so well that I really need to throw some more buses on there. Now, considering that the building where I spawn vehicles is a bit too far away, let's just add one here. And just throw a couple of buses onto the line. A couple of Saubers on the Iron Rats, and a couple of Saubers on the Jack bus line. Okay, so that's Independence. How about going to St. Petersburg and Salt Lake City? In order to do that, I think a transfer station here would be useful. A bus/tram station here on the edge of town. That's going to be 2 platforms here, 2 platforms there. Yeah, that should be sufficient. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of editing on the station after it's placed. Because I want this to be a throughput station. Configure. I want to have another couple of passenger spots. Because I'm expecting this thing to get quite busy indeed. One more. Then we're going to have another street access over there. Tie that into the rest of the network. This is going to be a medium street with a bus line, and place it down. So that means that this bus line, the Iron Rats, is going to have another stop. Manage the line. It's currently going to Broadway Street and then to the transfer and then back. From here, we're also going to be moving out towards Salt Lake City. Salt Lake is very much isolated, but could be used as a port to start shipping people. Well, I could start shipping to Pasadena or use Independence as a hub. And the same for St. Petersburg and Fremont. Durham is very isolated, and so is Los Angeles on this map. So sending ships here, not great. That means that for now, Salt Lake City is going to be a terminal point. Terminal in the sense that this is where the line will end. Let's say that I want it just about there. Alright, we are going to start here, go there, go there. Then we're going to go all the way to the transfer station here in Independence, and back. Hickory Street, Spring Street, and back to Miller Street. Now, this one is going to be the BNBR bus line. And I can use that one. Let's go with 3 buses for now. BNBR bus line. The other one is going to go to St. Petersburg and potentially Fremont. I could make it one longer line or 2 separate ones. Let's see, do these people have destinations? They want to go to El Paso? El Paso? Oh, that's down there. Okay. They have actually a decent amount of people who want to go shopping and working in St. Petersburg, so this is going to be a pretty important connection. Independence, very few. St. Petersburg destinations. To Fremont and to Independence. So probably more useful to set up another bus station here and have them go back and forth. But where am I going to fit that? Because it's a little busy here. One on each side should be plenty. Can I just sneak that in here and use another... Well, that would have to... The bus from there go through the entire town, which could get pretty busy. Especially later game. This is a decent spot. It covers almost everything. But it does require the bulldozing of a building. Which is going to make this pretty expensive. Oh, there we go. 274. This covers a decent portion of the building. Doesn't cover quite all of it. But I can still fix that with a bus stop there. And then for Fremont... See, the whole territory doesn't really lend itself very well to dealing with trains. Because you'd be spending a small fortune on bridges, most likely. Which is something that I don't really want to do if I don't absolutely have to. Hold on, can I adjust this? 2 grand. Let's give them a bit more room to expand there. And then put a station here. How much does that cover? Pretty much all of it. Excellent. Stops over there. Right, so now I need to tie these things together. We're going to start here. We're going to go there and there. Yes, here. And back to Madison. Alright, next up. This is the Book bus line. Loads and loads of buses. I will be using different modes of transportation. It's just going to take me a while to get around to that. Because trains, as I mentioned, not great. Airfields, definitely not affordable at the current price point. So bus lines are probably my best money makers for now. Go to Fremont, go to the upper Fremont, and go back to Lake. And this is going to be the Osprey 28 bus line. Considering that the building is now relatively far away, let's put another one down. Another depot. Starting with 2. If it gets unmanageable, I'll fix that situation. How are the positions in Salt Lake City? There are some people waiting to go there. Not too bad. What I think would be a nice drive is the Independence to Salt Lake City. Let's have a look at road vehicle 28. I think I'm not running... There we go. Now I'm running at standard speed. Here's a little bus. TF208-4. And you can actually see it on the front of the bus as well. BNBR bus line. And the B&BR bus line is going to head all the way north. Another nice day on our tropical island. Fields of green, skies are blue, and the beach is waiting for you. No, wait, that's from something else. No animals about. I thought that you could see some farm animals at times, but no such thing yet. These Volkswagen vans are very popular. Let's see, are we... well, we're not holding up the traffic too much, it seems. Good. Again, please let me know down below in the comments if you're liking these little cinematic cutscenes, if you will. Because you can focus just on the economic aspect, but I think this also has its charm. Especially if you have one of the nicer routes like this one. I wonder how busy it's going to be at Hickory Street, where we're currently going. Salt Lake's coming into view, just beyond those next tree lines. Got a factory over here. Could be a quarry, considering what we have on the outside there. Let's check that out in a bit. There's the water side. Oh, I was mistaken. We are not at Salt Lake yet. We first have to actually move on to the peninsula, and then we can find Salt Lake beyond there. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of cars coming this way. Also, as you might have already recognized, I put the background music on to add a bit more atmosphere to the game, because it was a bit quiet in episode 1. Also appreciate your feedback on that. Do you want the music on or off? I personally like it on, but flavors and tastes will differ. Nice little hill down the background. What is that? Alright, welcome to Salt Lake City. Probably not as you remember it. Quite a bit less deserty, I suppose. Looks like they're building a new building over there. That skyscraper had scaffolding around it. Oh, sorry, skyscraper. Yeah, that multi-story just has scaffolding. Here we go. There are definitely people waiting here. And we are just bypassing the stop. Wait. Wait. Oh, maybe this was one of the buses, Road Vehicle 28, that was going to be spreading itself out across the line. Maybe that's it. Nevertheless, welcome to Salt Lake City, where we now have 40% usage of our line. Public transport, 40%. Good. These people want to get to, well, different parts of Salt Lake City. They want to go to Independence, to Chandler, and even to St. Petersburg. I'm surprised about Chandler, because that's all the way over there. Let's see how the rest of the game has gone so far. A couple of people at Madison Street. Over here in St. Petersburg, not too many, but this is busier. The bus line to Fremont, it seems. Oh, sorry, the bus line to Independence. No, not too busy. This one is still very busy, the Iron Rats bus line. And the VF114, even more so. I currently have 3 vehicles on this line, but it's still insufficient. That's the line that goes here. Yeah, Yeah, we're definitely going to need at least 2 more buses on there. VF114. The Iron Rats here has 10. Iron Rats there has 72. Not surprised, because it is a bit of a hub there. Let's put some more on the Iron Rats. Alright, that quarry that we came past... Oh, it's a silver mill. It turns unrefined silver ore into silver bars. Which I believe then can get turned into some form of jewelry. So, at this point, we have connected quite a bit of our, let's say, eastern flank of the map. I can still go to El Paso if I want to. It has 261 residents. Seems to be a pretty quick hop across the bridge here. Oh, this is going to be a nice drive. Very nice. El Paso is not very ideal when it comes to building bus stations. Do I want to make it a hub? I could go to Sunnyvale as well. That's pretty much the last town there. Yeah, fine. There. That should cover the majority of it. Alright. New line. Starting in Upper Fremont. Going to El Paso and back. This is going to be the Lytle bus line. And then we also have this one starting from Green Street. Going to Sunnyvale's 13th Street. Oh, hold on, it's not connected. My bad, I thought there was a road there. This is going to be a country road. Let's try not to carve too much into the terrain, because it will get expensive. Prohibitively so. It's probably going to be in short hops. Trying to make this thing slightly curving. Straight roads, usually the most efficient, but also costing you an arm and a leg, because you're going to be building tunnels and such, which is generally really expensive. Here, 59,000, that's better. And tie it... Ooh, no. 27,000 and 41. That saved 160,000 there. Okay, so this one should now be connected. And that's going to be the Meiser-Papala line. So that, I believe, connects everything. At least insofar as I didn't have it connected yet. Yeah, the Lytle and... turn that off. Meiser-Papala. Alright, double check. Do I have vehicles in every line? Yes. How's my food train doing? It's still minus 360,000. The Pisswasser food line. That's not good. There is more food waiting here, but it's only 12. This line is definitely making me money, the one that's transporting grain to the factory. But we're just not getting enough food. Consumption's 200, there's 60 stored. This should be working. 14 food. Ah, we got the Mercedes-Benz 06600 and the NoHab AA16. That's a faster bus. Okay, we're now transporting half. 16 out of 32. So we have been upgrading this one slightly. Not as much as I would like, though. I imagine that these things might not run profitable. Yeah, barely. 10k. Where's the train? There's the train. As for passengers, I do have that line. I could tie it into Tallahassee, but Tallahassee isn't that big yet. There we go, 258,000 was dropped off. And the food... Yeah, there's 14 food there, which is about 1.5 hop for a vehicle like that. 30 out of 39 though. Okay. Maybe I can ship more food and start shipping it to Boston as well. Oh, they don't need food. Boston just eats bricks, I guess. Hartford could do. Hartford already more than doubled in size, by the way. So I guess there's just not that much demand for food currently. Anyway, let's go over to Fremont, because I think this is going to be a nice drive to follow along with. Do we have people waiting here? Yeah, a few. A few passengers waiting for the Untitled Bus Line. 10 out of 10 coming into Fremont. Fremont does require food. Yeah, farm, processing plant, food. Alright, buddy, let's follow along with you, shall we? Now, quick drive through the city of Fremont. I'm really interested to see if there's going to be unsorted mail that I can sort or send to a sorting center, and then make a bit of money from that as well. We're only doing 30. Why? Oh, this could be a town road. Yeah, there's the transition to a country road. So that's why we're still doing 30 here. Here we go. Bus is speeding up. Moving over the bridge soon. Through the beautiful bay here. I think it's time to start up a shipping line of that grain. You could build all sorts of beach resorts here. Unfortunately, that's not something I can do. I cannot create a new town unless you're using a sandbox mod. But that would be nice. Really giving you this tropical feelings, this particular stretch of terrain. Cliffs coming up, as well as another bridge. And if memory serves me well, after that bridge we're at our destination. Or actually... yeah, I think that this is the first stretch. And there was another town after that. Yeah, I think I can see the town there in the distance. No, I mistook the rocks for the town. Where's the town at? The bus is over here. Oh, El Paso is coming into view. 18 and 25, looking good. Right. Fremont needs food. St. Petersburg needs food. I see opportunities here to make some money. It's going to be an expensive investment. I would need a cargo harbor here to ensure that the ships can come in. I just need to see if the road connection is going to be close enough. I hope it is. Let's see, can I connect this? I can. Sort of. No, it needs to be a bit more. Yep, there we go. It's now connecting to the processing plant. From here it should be even easier. He said enthusiastically. There. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, that's our cargo harbor. Then, to set up a shipyard, And a line. From here to there. A name for this. The Cowl's grain shipping. I can already set up ship, but without any demand from the food processing plant, it's not likely to start generating a lot of money. Let's see where these guys need their food. That's going to be a truck unload. Right in the middle of town. There. And pretty much the same for St. Petersburg. Somewhat in the middle of town. Let's do there. And then a truck station with 2 platforms. This is going to pick up the food from here. Fremont to here. Let's see, the Miller food supply. And the other one is going to be from Fremont, a short hop to there. Do we still have any names available? Yep, the Dutton food supply. Now, use this one. I think, based on the short distance that these vehicles have to drive, that 2 Opel Blitzes should do. So one's going to go on the Dutton food supply, and the other one is going to go on the... what'd I name it? Miller food supply. Alright, then we need a cargo ship. An Explorer. Cargo liner only. Large. What is the Explorer, actually? It's a 35-man, 40 kilometers an hour ship. Still seems pretty fast for what it can do. The Klondike can do both. It can do passengers and it can do cargo. 30, 26, that's the wrong type. This one can do anything, but at 27, but it transports a load. Probably more than what I need right now. And the Viola is just a sheer tanker. Let's go with an old Klondike. Let's see if this one's going to wake up. And go, oh crap, we need to start shipping stuff. Consumers? No, it doesn't know yet. Oh, hold on. Unable to find a path. Oh, crap, it's a big ship. And I have only a small ship dock. Small. I'll guess the old Schaffhausen then. So this one I'm going to sell. And that one. There you go. That one's happy enough. Now there should be getting... Yep, there we go. Grain's coming up. There's currently a little under 20 waiting, but I can ship 130. So there's plenty capacity. I just need to make sure I can get it. Have these terminals split themselves out? Yep, they have. How's our food? Oh, sorry, how's our money? Not terribly poorly. Balance. We're running very negative on the food line, the train. I don't like that. Maybe I'm going to have to replace this. Or do something else with it to ensure that it makes more money, because this is bad. The bus lines are doing well. Bus line, grain line, another bus line. Yeah, they're all making about 100 to 300,000. Perfect. How much do we have? Well, it's a little over half of what the ship can carry. Impressive turning circle. It's way better than what some of my battleships have. At least in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Coming about. Now the beauty of this, these things run very cheap. 246,000 a year. Which is far less than what you would, for example, pay for the train, probably. Because the train that I have is something else. This one runs at 1.2 million a year. Transporting not even as nearly as much, but of course it is faster. So that's a benefit. Lots of people waiting to go on the Osprey bus line. Interesting. So everybody wants to get to St. Petersburg, huh? Yep, definitely. Alright, I can help you guys get there. These things, more people and faster. The Osprey line gets a few new vehicles. And I want to upgrade the other two. Here, manage lines. These two replace with the Benz. Does our ship come in? There it is. Cha-ching! 356,000. One trip paid for the whole operating cost for the year. And that was not even a full load. Which I should be able to get now. Some cargo are lost because the station's getting overloaded. Maybe I can build a bigger cargo terminal. That's just a small dock. I'm afraid there's not much that I can do about this. I just have to keep piling up that grain. And what if I make a large dock? Like so? That could house a whole lot more stuff. But it's 500,000. Nah, we can stash what we need, because this ship can only carry 130. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is one of our new vehicles. Oh, it's the food supplier. Dropping off the first bit of food to Fremont. And then we have another 9 and 14. There is very little grain stored. I might have to run with 2 ships here. Because 130 grain gets turned into 65 food. This one needs 40. This one needs 20... No, sorry, this one needs 71. I'm gonna have to go with a second ship. Or a bigger ship. If I were to go with a large cargo ship, I could transport 220. No, I'm gonna go with another small one, another Schaffhausen. Alright, money's down to 5.6 million. I'm still making some money, believe it or not. It's just that I'm spending money faster than I'm earning it. Let's see how the other lines are. This thing did just drop off a bunch more food. The pisswasser line, but it's still way too expensive for what it does. And it's 100% fulfilled too, so I cannot ship it anymore. Could I ship something from here back? Afraid not. Afraid not. But what I could do is just extend this line. And make sure that it picks up food and passengers to Tallahassee. Alright, that's something for a different episode. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride, literally and figuratively, through this episode. Thank you for watching. I thank you for your patronage as well. If you want to get your name into the game, you can. Join the channel by clicking the join button or the join link down below in the description. And you too can have your name in the game. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for another episode.